everyone, this is Brenda from AnthroFam, and obviously we made it to Lhasa. As we were researching this destination with our family, I was couldn't believe that there wasn't very much out there on bringing kids to Tibet. Most of the things that I found said that you shouldn't bring children to Tibet if they're younger than 4. And so that was very discouraging because we were living in Yunnan, China, so close to Tibet, and we just really wanted to go. And our kids had a break from January to February, and so we thought it'd be the perfect time to go. And so I contacted our family doctor in the US and asked her what should we know about taking kids to a high altitude, high elevation area like Tibet. And so she sent me a whole bunch of medical reports on the latest of what doctors say about taking kids to high elevations. And most of what I read was the best way to do it is to go up in elevation gradually. And so that's what we decided to do. We booked a tour to Tibet, and we decided to take the week before to gradually go up in elevation to 12,000 feet here in Lhasa. And so we started in Kunming, which is at 6,200 in elevation, and then we took an overnight train to Lijiang, China, which is about 8,800 feet above sea level. And then we spent 4 days there. And while we were there, we even hiked up to Jade Dragon Snow Mountain, and at the highest point that we reached, it was about 15,300 above sea level. And so that was taking cable cars up and then climbing the last bit to the top, and then we went back down. And then we took a 4-hour bus ride north to Shangri-La, and Shangri-La is about 10,800 feet above sea level, and we spent 3 days there. And while we were there, we went to Shika mountain top, and that was about 14,800 feet above sea level by 2 cable cars. And so we were kind of trying to expose the kids to going up higher altitude, higher elevations, and just see how because we thought that would be better since we were planning to go in higher elevations here in Tibet. And then yesterday we came into Lhasa during the afternoon, and Lhasa is at 12,000 feet, and everyone is doing great. And so I definitely feel like going up in elevation gradually is definitely the way to go if you want to come with kids to a higher elevation area such as Tibet. So our kids are feeling really good right now. When we were in Shangri-La, I should say the ages of our children. So we have a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, 6, 4-year-old, and a 22-month-old. And so our 2 older boys first had some headaches in Shangri-La, and the first day that we were there, but those went away after about 6 hours or so. And then our daughter, our 4-year-old, she had a headache about the day afterward, and again her headache went away after about 6 hours. And then yesterday our 6-year-old son, he then had a headache, but then it also went away. And to date we haven't had any symptoms of anyone feeling badly. And oddly enough, the 22-month-old is doing the best. She is her happy, normal self, and we haven't seen any signs of uneasiness or not feeling good or anything like that. And so fingers crossed that this is how it continues on our way through Tibet. So we'll keep you updated as we go up in elevation, and so you can see how our trip through Tibet goes with our kids. So I'll see you later.